Hello everyone, Brachiosaurus227 here. It's almost that time where you're buying stuff for your kids or for yourself, and you want to know what Nerf blasters are the best for 2023. Well, here is my top 10 list of my picks for the best blasters of 2023. Let's get started. Alright, let's get one thing out of the way first. If you are buying your kid a Nerf gun, make sure he doesn't already have it, because as a Nerf collector, I can say that there's been a few times where someone has gotten me a Nerf blaster that I already had. Now, obviously, I'm always thankful for that, but you want to get them something that they will use more, and that's just a little tip I have, because it can happen, especially if you have a young Nerf enthusiast. So there's quite a few different types of blasters in this list. There's pro blasters for slightly older kids. Then I have some other blasters that are better for younger kids. So just bear with me through the whole list. 10th place may be controversial for some people because there's a lot of great blasters that released this year. But my 10th pick is going to go to the Nerf Elite 2.0 Lock and Load. A lot of great things about this blaster are specifically involving the fact that it goes with a lot of attachments. You can get this on sale quite a bit. This just went on sale for Black Friday. It'll probably go on sale again. These retail anywhere from $20 when they're on sale, and then they're normally $30 to $40 when they're not. This blaster is perfect for your kid because it goes with a lot of great attachments. Nowadays, Nerf blasters don't go with as many attachments, so this may be your chance to get a lot of attachments brand new in the package. Also, the blaster itself is not that bad either. It's a top-loading, rear-priming blaster with a lot of attachment points. It's very simple to use. Your kid will definitely love this. This is really good for younger kids because the prime is pretty easy and short, and it's pretty fun to shoot. It doesn't have as much of it doesn't hit as hard. So this is definitely better if you have a younger kid and you want to get into something really cool that's really easy for them to use. This is the perfect blaster for that. And also, it looks stinking cool. Like, look at this. This is absolutely insane. At 9th place, I have the Buzzbee Easy Fire. This is a really good blaster for young kids, even better than the other one. It's $20. It goes with 2 magazines, and it has a top priming feature that makes it really good to use. I personally don't have one, but of course I'll put a picture right here. It's a great blaster. They are available at Target for $20. Pick one up. It is great for younger kids. And it has a really good value too with what's included. 8th place is another blaster I don't have, the Elite 2.0 Storm Charge. I will put a picture right up here. The Storm Charge is a great blaster. It's basically a reskin of the Strife, or more of a reshell. And that means that it has different attachments and a different look to it. It's very good for younger kids. It has a little bit of a smaller grip and stuff like that, but it's also good if you're a Nerf enthusiast and you want something to mod and tinker around with and play around. It's a great stock flywheeler that's pretty good at a decent price of $29. 6th place is a lot of different blasters because it's X-Shot Insanity. Now, I was going to include more blasters in the list, but I thought I would just include this all in one bunch. X-Shot Insanity is a series that is insane. So there's a lot of different blasters in this series. There's also the minigun with the big belt. I believe it holds 52 rounds. And then there's some other blasters. So go check that out. They'll be at your local Walmart, Target, even Hobby Lobby has them. They're almost everywhere at this point. So they're a really good pick if you want to get your kid something and you don't have as much money. These things are really cheap. This blaster only costs $30, and some of the other ones are even cheaper. The minigun, the huge minigun, only cost $50, and sometimes you can get it on sale. Next, we have something for the older kids, and that's the Dart Zone Max Outlaw. Now, I originally had this higher up on my list, but there are a few exceptions with this. For instance, if you have a kid around I would say around the ages of 12 to 18, this is a pretty good blaster. But if your kid has smaller hands, they may not be able to prime it because it is a pretty stiff prime. Now, it's good for most people, but not good for everyone. The blaster retails for $30, and that's for a good reason. It goes with an extra cylinder and safety glasses, but it's also extremely high performance. And it doesn't take traditional darts, it takes short darts, which are included with the blaster, but you can also get them separately in an ammo pack. And it's just a really good high performance pistol. It's very comfortable, very extremely high quality. That's why it's a little bit expensive for the $30, but it's definitely worth it. Alright, this one's kind of a big oof here. I was going to include the Dart Zone Thunderbolt, a really great blaster, but I forgot to include it in the original video, so here's the edit. The Dart Zone Thunderbolt is a great blaster. It's basically like the Stripe or the Storm Charge, except it's actually better. It's really good, pretty high performance, so you might want to get the Storm Charge if you don't want something that hits as hard, but if you want something that hits a little bit harder, around 110 FPS, get the Storm Charge. It's great, it's easy to mod, it has a really cool magazine and attachments and all that stuff. It's very affordable, definitely something you should get. Next is another blaster I don't have, but that is the Omnia Pro. It's another pro level blaster that shoots really, really hard. It's perfect for, again, an older kid. It does have a few issues if you're into more of a competitive game, because the semi-auto it kind of can lag when you pull the trigger a little bit. Not a big deal unless you're in a super competitive game, but it could be a big deal if you're into really, really like competitive games. Otherwise, it's not a big deal. Also, you can use the full auto mode, kind of like a semi-auto, and it works much better. Perfect pick though, because it includes 2 mags, rechargeable battery. It shoots really, really hard, really, really fast. It has select fire. It has attachment points for stocks. It's just the perfect pick. It's $90, but it's insanely worth it, and you can get it on sale as well. Alright, we have another pro blaster here, and that is the Nerf Pro Strife X. The most expensive blaster on this list, unless you get it on sale, and it's another pro blaster, but from Nerf, the Nerf brand. This is a very good blaster if you want to get your kid in, or if your kid wants to get into pro blasters. Definitely recommend this one. It has a rechargeable battery, very high performance. It's semi-auto, so it's like a Stripe. It has the magazine, all that good stuff, includes the short darts, and it's really good because it has a rechargeable battery, and it's a very safe type of battery. So if you're worried about your kids having battery-operated Nerf blasters with rechargeable batteries, this one is a lot safer than other options. Even though the other options are relatively safe, this one is definitely the most safe. Only setback is unless you get this on sale, it's $120, which is insanely expensive. If it was cheaper, maybe around 80-ish, definitely higher up on this list, but it's still a good blaster, and if you can get it on sale, definitely recommend it. Or if you have a little extra money to spend for the holidays, this one is a perfect pick, and your kids will love it. Older kids. Second place, we have a really good blaster. The Nerf Elite 2.0 Double Punch. An absolute perfect blaster for pretty much any age. If you have a super hardcore Nerf enthusiast, they can definitely mod this one. It's really great. It has a lot of different features. I also have full reviews on some of these, which you can check out on my channel. But this blaster goes with 2 magazines, and it shoots 2 darts at once. It's insanely good for a younger kid. It's battery operated, so you need batteries to use it. It's great for younger Nerfers and older Nerfers. It's super competitive for like close range, and it can be modified. It's just a perfect blaster for almost anyone. It's at a very low price point of $30. Only complaint is the stock's a little short, but if you have younger kids, not a big deal. Older kids, they'll be fine with it. It's one of the most perfect blasters to release this year. It has a great value of $30. You get 2 mags and a blaster and 50 darts. It's just perfection in a package. It looks amazing, and it operates amazing. This is definitely one of the best blasters of the year, and one of the best Nerf has ever made. Guys, I feel so stupid right now. I feel so incredibly stupid. I completely forgot about an amazing blaster. So before we move on to first place, I have to mention, this would probably have made it on the top 5, maybe even top 3. It's the X-Shot Long Shot Pro. An amazing blaster that actually is really, really good. It's X-Shot's best blaster for sure, and it does change the pro game at only $30. It's just like the perfect blaster to get someone into the pro line. It's really good. It shoots short darts and long darts. It's just an absolutely perfect blaster. I forgot to mention it. I feel so stupid because it would have definitely been on this list. But hey, before I go into first place, I just had to let you know. First place may surprise a lot of you, but it is the Dart Zone Max Solo. The only pro blaster I think I could recommend to kids to get into. Be aware that you might want to use safety glasses while using this, but this is absolutely perfect for younger kids. You should wear safety glasses for Nerf blasters anyway. What makes this blaster really good is that it can fire 2 different types of ammo technically. So if you want to have a more high performance blaster, you can use the short dart and fire it like so. So it's very high performance and perfect for someone who's a more hardcore nerfer. However, if you want to, you can take a full length dart, and it decreases the FPS quite a bit when it shoots it. From what I hear, close to about 80 to 90. I don't have a chronograph, which is still really good performance, but it's not as bad. It's not as powerful as some other pro blasters. So this may be good for a slightly younger kid. I would say 10 or 11, because the prime is a little stiff. So if you have a kid under 10, I would not get this for them. But yeah, I wouldn't get this for any younger kids though, because this is a very powerful blaster either way. But it's my #1 pick because it's the most practical of the list. It's also one of the most cheap. At $15, you can't go wrong. It's on Walmart.com. Pick them up while they are still around. I think it's on sale for Cyber Monday for $10, although this is going to be released after Cyber Monday, sadly. So yeah, definitely one of the best blasters of the year, if not the best. That's why it's on the top of the list. Definitely recommend it. It's great for both types of nerfers, which really makes it good. It's basically a high performance jolt. This is a perfect stocking stuffer, and it's a great little blaster that's really fun for target practicing, even in combat too. It's just really good. But as always, keep in mind what blaster would be best for your kid. These are all pretty decent picks. Some of them are more expensive than others, but this is my list. It's not the right list, but it's my top picks, what I would get. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you got the information you needed. This is more of a formal video than some of my others. That's because typically other types of people will be watching this video. More people who don't know as much about Nerf. So this is definitely more of an educational format. But like I said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
My junk drawer, my junk drawer. So many things, I don't know what they're for, but I won't let it go. No, I will add more useless little things to my junk drawer.